Hey guys, Mr. Bowman here. This is our last video on enlargement, and our learning objective is we are learning to apply enlargement skills to scenarios with negative and fractional scale factors. And the key thing to note is we do need to look at, well, what happens when the scale factors are actually negative, and what happens if they are fractions as well. So we're going to get into both of those scenarios today, and then we're going to apply and try to give some descriptions of the transformations that have taken place as well. So we're going to start off with our negative scale factors because that's first on our list, and I've got a scenario at the top. It's a blue square. We've been given the point of enlargement, and we've been given a negative scale factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our first point. We're going to call that point A, and the one across there, we're going to call that point B. And the gap between here, we can see that's 1 unit across. So normally with a scale factor is we go out this much, for example, by 3 units. So we've made that 3 times bigger. But when it's a negative 1, so instead of going out to positive 3, we're going out to negative 3. So we've got to go through the point of intersection and then out 1, 2, 3. So that there would be our B prime. We then need to repeat the same for A. So we got 1 unit there. So we need to go past by 1, 2, 3. And that there would be A prime. And that there would be the top of our shape. And what we can do, we can kind of see as our shape has been flipped around. A has gone to this side, B has gone to the other side as well. And from there, we do have enough information. Because this is a square, we now know that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. We can just create our new point. So point C up here, well, that's going to be in the opposite, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's going to end up being done here. And the same thing with D prime, which is over there. And we can connect those dots. And we've created our negative scale factor. So we've gone to the other side of our point of enlargement. So let's write this up. Let's see what we did. So we'll call this the dark blue square has been enlarged. Oh, I was writing transformed, but enlarged with a scale factor of -3 by, and let's find the coordinate for that. So that there would be -1, -3, -1, 3 as the point of enlargement to create the light blue square. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense with negative fractions. Let's now move on to our new example. We're going to switch to the green pen. We're now going to deal with what does it look like if it's a fraction. So down the bottom, I've got our point of inflection. And we're going to use, maybe down this bottom corner here, that's going to be point A. And we can see that point A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units away from the point of origin. So the scale factor, just like the other one, we're actually going to be multiplying it by 1/3, which is equal to 2. So what that suggests is a fractional scale factor, or a scale factor less than 1, that's actually going to reduce it. It's not enlarging it, it's making it smaller, but it's still technically in our enlargement topic. So we know that this new point is actually going to be 2 points away. So 1, 2. So that means that there would be A prime. We can then do the same with point B up the top. So we go across like that. And point B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units away. So 6 times 1/3 is going to get us to 2 again, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 1/3 is going to get us to 3. So that means from our original point, we're going to go up 2, and we're going to cross 3. And that there is going to give us B prime. And we can repeat the same process with our final point C, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units away. 12 times 1/3, that gets us to 4, which means B is 4 units away. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, by B I mean C dash C prime. And that means when we connect those dots, and we'll color that in so we can see it clearly, we can see we've actually got a smaller triangle, opposite of enlargement, that sits between the original triangle and the point of enlargement. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what's happening with fractional or fractions when they are our scale factors. Let's write this one up, and then we'll finish up the video. So this case here, we can't really distinguish between colors, but we'll call it by the sides of the triangles. So triangle ABC has been enlarged by a scale factor of 1/3 by, and let's find that point of enlargement. So that there looks like it's going to be -1, 4, by -1, 4 as the point of enlargement to create triangle A dash, B dash, and C dash. And that was the corner references of our new smaller triangle. So hopefully you found this video on negative and fractional scale factors useful. Just a reminder, fractional scale factors which are less than 1 but greater than 0. All right, let's get into heaps of practice now.